Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. If you're looking for the most undervalued opportunities in the world, click subscribe. I'll get those opportunities in front of you guys, and you can determine what you want to do with them. Today we're going to go over gold and silver. This is a technical analysis update. We're going to see what the charts are telling us. I'll touch a little bit on 10-year rate and the dollar, because they do have an impact. And I'll do a quick little update on the CRB Index, just so you guys get updated. So here we are, gold and silver charting. So let's chart the gold and silver ETF and some individual companies. Let's see what they look like. And again, this is only financial education. You guys are going to have to do your own due diligence if you want to partake in any of the stocks that I show. So first, we'll start with the 10-year U.S. Treasury Yield. Today, it looks like we're having a slight update today. We do have a hammer that went in yesterday, I should say Friday. So we came down, reversal pattern, and this thing could creep on higher. Higher yields, it looks like they've been putting pressure on gold and silver until we hit a higher inflation number. Here's the dollar. We've got two trend lines. We got a big major trend line coming on the bottom here, crossing about 80. We have another trend line that we broke to the downside. And I see this thing continuing to break down over time. Lower dollar means higher commodity prices. That's exactly what we're seeing. The CRB Index broke its major resistance line right here. We kind of broke up through it, pulled back, and now we're heading on higher. So the CRB Index looks fantastic to move to the upside. So getting into gold and silver, we are breaking their downtrend lines here. Broke out, back test, and we are moving higher. Could this pull back a little bit? Sure, it could, because it looks like we got a little bit of a resistance here. But overall, I think the path of least resistance is to the upside. Looks like we are in a new uptrend. So we broke through it. We have a higher low, and then we've got a higher high. So that looks fantastic for a new uptrend on GDX. GDXJ, this guy's still just breaking out of its downtrend. We'll probably see it do something similar, like a little bit of a pullback, and then move on higher to create its new uptrend. SILJ is running into resistance. Looks like we're putting in, this potentially could be a bearish engulfing, which means that this guy engulfs the one before it, depending on where it closes. And we could see this head back a little bit lower in this cycling of up and down movements. Probably sideways to slightly down is what my guess would be for SILJ in the immediate term. Immediate near term, I should say. Mag Silver, it is running into resistance a little bit. Nothing too horrible. This obviously even could go up tomorrow. It depends, because it's doing this stair-stepping pattern. So it's not too bad. Endeavor Silver, we do, looks like, have a bearish engulfing. So this guy is engulfing the one before it. Could potentially pull back for the next couple of days. Same thing with First Majestic. Looking for a pullback over the next couple of days with this bearish engulfing candlestick. Barrick Gold, we broke the downtrend line. Came up, pulled back, pulled up. This is a new uptrend. And now it's just path of least resistance is higher. Doesn't mean it's going to go straight higher. I'm just saying overall, the path of least resistance is higher. It's going to cycle up and down like it is here, cycling up and down. Upward. Newmont Corporation's doing the same thing, broke its downtrend, higher low, higher high, and it's just going to do this kind of cycling upward. So that looks good. Wheaton Precious Metals, it's a royalty company. You can see a clear break for the downtrend when taking a kind of a bigger term view, broke out, pulled back, and we're in a new uptrend. So that looks fantastic for Wheaton Precious Metals. Oh, Cisco Gold Royalty looks like it's ready to do some damage here. We break through this line. I don't know if this is going to be like a shoulder, a head, and then a shoulder that's breaking out here, or a cup and handle pattern, something like that. Whatever this resistance line gets broken, I think we're going to see potentially a good size move. So overall, we are seeing some short-term weakness on some of those silver companies. The royalty companies looks pretty good. The gold companies look pretty good. Some of these, I'd say the bigger companies look pretty solid. That's Newmont. Some of these larger royalty companies. I didn't chart Franco-Nevada, but Franco-Nevada looks very strong. Those are the ones that I think look the best of any in the entire group. The bigger royalty companies and the bigger mining companies. So if you guys like those, they are in uptrends. They are good to go. They're going to go higher, I think, over time. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.